What is up, gamers, players, casuals, and everything in between? This week we welcome you to episode 20 of the weekly patch notes. I'm your host, Thamziri. You can find me on my Twitter at Thamzola, but I'll put the links and the things and the everything looking nice. And yeah, I guess you can also check me out on Wattpad. I write books, which I'll also put a link there. I do some YouTube videos here and there, but moving on, I'm joined with Maxwell, a young gamer with a lot of comments and very strong opinions, but definitely some that you have to believe and hear. Max, what's good, bro?
Hey man, I'm doing all right. Can't complain as usual.
Away, broski. And then up next we got Kid Kojo. What's good, my king?
I'm chilling, man. How you doing?
I'm good, Holmes. I'm good. And
Hey,
yeah.
why can't I get an intro like that?
What do you mean? We have to give you your accolades, brother. Have to give you your accolades. As always, guys, our social media handles and links are in the description. So please don't worry about missing out on anything that we discuss. We will also provide all the links to anything that we do cover so that you guys can check it out, make sure that we're relevant, make sure that we are fact checking, all that. And with all that being said, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow X2Skip. Tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your friends, tell your brothers, tell your homies, and then all support is welcomed. Now, let's get into some gaming tidbits. But before we get started, are there any announcements or things you guys just want to bring up?
All right, so I just want to mention that guys listening to this should go check out the streamer content tier list that you guys made. Top quality stuff, and people are missing out if they're not hearing giving that a listen. And maybe we should put that up in the title card. Let
Absolutely.
it slide in for people to click.
Yeah, agreed. Guys, please do go check it out. We make some outrageous comments and takes, and just let us know once you guys are watching the video. Let us know what your tier list would be, and once again, please do share it to your friends and fam. Kojo, anything else from your side, bro?
No, I think I'm good.
You good? Okay. My only thing is, I didn't know Apex Legends had a team deathmatch mode, and I'm finna just rock that just so that I can get better at the game. Like, honestly, positioning and all that. Loving it. Okay, right. Moving on to the first section, which is the gaming news. Max, what you got for us, bro?
All right, so this section is going to be very short because we've got a lot of other things we want to cover later on. So getting right into it. You guys remember the story of Yuji Naka's insider trader dealing?
Oh yeah, I do.
So, for a refresher of those who don't remember or aren't aware, Yuji Naka is one of the founding members of Sonic the Hedgehog, and about a year ago, he was arrested for investing shares in the developers of the next Dragon Quest game. And this was going on while he was working for Square Enix on Balan Wonderland. Basically, the situation equated to insider trading, as he had the lowdown on things the public weren't privy to, and he made money out of that knowledge. Well, Yuji Naka's sentence has been decided, and he's been fined $1.2 million and has a 2.5-year jail sentence. His defense team has naturally asked for a reduced fine and for the sentence to be suspended. We will eventually find out the final verdict on July 7 of this year. I'm really interested in seeing how this ends up. Then, in the other and final piece of news I just wanted to go over is letting all the listeners know about Jason Schreier's piece on Redfall. So he's got the inside details of what exactly happened going on with Redfall, the ins and outs of Arcane Studio and all of that stuff, and the dirty deeds. And you should really give it a look at. We'll provide that in the description for you guys to check out. But it's worth giving a look at. That's, as far as I can see, has been the main talking point of this week, besides everyone speculating what Microsoft is going to bring out for the Xbox showcase. And that's it for the gaming news. As I said, it's going to be very quick. Anything you guys want to add?
No, nothing in addition to that. Nah, a lot in my section anyways. Kojo?
Nah, nothing from me.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, Max, for the gaming news. Moving on to the gaming corner. Kojo, what you got for us?
Well, it's just the releases of the week, so let's get to it. First, we have a game called Chicory, A Colorful Tale, coming out on the Xbox Series, Xbox One, released on May 20th, 2023. Next, we have a game called Company of Heroes. Currently sitting at, well, not currently sitting at, on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, released on May 30th, 2023. We have System Shock, the remake, currently sitting at a 77 on Metacritic, released on May 30th, 2023. We have a game called Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection, released on Switch and PC, June 1st, 2023. We have Killer Frequency, released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, The Quest, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. That's a lot of platforms. On June 1st, 2023. We have a game called Skatebird, released on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, June 1st, 2023. We have Super Mega Baseball 4, released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, released on June 2nd, 2023. We have We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie, released on June 2nd, 2023. Released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. And finally, we have one of the big ones of the year, Street Fighter 6, released on June the 2nd on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, and PC. Currently sitting at what do you guys think on Metacritic?
I already know the answer to this.
I don't know, 91, 86?
92, I believe it was.
It is a 92, which I am blown away by. I'm
gonna patiently wait.
See that coming for Street Fighter 6. I knew Street Fighter 6 was gonna get a good score in the 80s, but 92.
No, it is quite interesting.
So,
I also was expecting a good rating, but I didn't figure the 90s. I was thinking mid or high 80s.
Yeah. So, Game of the Year contender, guys, what do you think?
Nah, not a chance.
No, not a fighting game.
Man, you'd be surprised, man. If Overwatch, a multiplayer only game, can win Game of the Year, anything is possible, man.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
But
right.
That is it from the weekly releases, and that is it from my section.
Alrighty, thanks, Holmes. Thanks. I thought you were gonna mention some Diablo there, but I guess
Diablo is next week.
The full release. Yeah, for those of you who are lucky enough to cop it now, pre-order wise and stuff. I hope you're having fun this weekend. But anyways, all right. Thank you, gents. Then. Just want to give you guys a quick reminder to please like, subscribe, and follow so that we can get this show to more ears. Once again, I'm Thamziri, and with me are Max and Kid Kojo. Let's keep this ish going. Okay, so a lot to chat about in the content creator side of things. Amouranth releases AI companion, set to satisfy the needs of fans. Okay, now AI has become a hot topic on the internet with programs like ChatGPT, sparking a widespread conversation as to the ethics and the uses of AI in the workplace and everyday life, right? I'm sure most of you listening would have by now know what ChatGPT is, or artificial intelligence, However, some folks are making good use of this AI for their personal business ventures, with one Snapchat creator even releasing an AI version of herself that fans could date for a price. Now, personally, I've only used the AI for my book covers, as well as some character art for my actual book, as well as just using it for any type of conversation I need to have, whether it be with clients or with friends. Hell, even sometimes dating advice from an AI. I know, weird. But anyways, Twitch star Amouranth is releasing her very own AI companion, which makes use of voice responses to satisfy fan needs. So, it's, just to give you guys then a breakdown, essentially how it is going to be working is that the AI companion will be called AI Amouranth, which fans can then use to ask a variety of questions, which even includes voice responses, which I really think is going to be cool. And now look, Amouranth is a major business mogul, owning a variety of companies on top of boasting a hugely profitable empire on OnlyFriends, right? So with the AI Amouranth, fans will receive instant voice responses to any burning question that they may have, which is what a press release for her bot says. And whether it's a fleeting curiosity or a profound desire, Amouranth's AI counterpart will be right there to provide assistance. So the astonishingly realistic voice experience blurs the lines between reality and virtual interaction, creating an indistinguishable connection with the esteemed celeb. So there's more to read on the links provided, but the part that I want to discuss with regards to this, right, and I think I've mentioned it so many times, is that I'm waiting for our local streamers now and then to try get into, by local I mean, you know, within the African region. But for those of you international, you guys can already pretty much expect AI bots to be a thing, right? And some of you listening to the show and watching on the video, you probably would have already come across this whole entire fad on Kick as well as Twitch, whereby we're now seeing a shit ton of VTubers, okay? VTubing just seems to be the thing, because for some incredible reason, content creators have now found a way to still make sure that they're valuable to a brand or to a sponsor now through VTubing, because it really seems like companies are starting to just dip a little bit less in worrying about the actual human PR, you know, person that they're sponsoring, and rather focus more on just the numbers. Like, is this what it's becoming? Is this what it is coming to now? Especially in the sense that now we're going to be seeing a whole lot of AI in certain things. Like, look, already in the prawn industry, we've already seen a lot of AI, as well as like we're starting to see, we even have an AI streamer, you know, live streamer that already exists but was banned very quickly. You know, stuff like that. Like, at what point is even anything going to be authentic anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally am trying to get into like music. I'm really trying to, like, look, the soundtrack you guys are probably hearing right now as you're listening to this podcast, that is made by me. Okay, so it's to say that at what point will you guys even be able to tell if that was made by an actual person or an AI? Like, that's the scary part. And I did that like full, just me on, no AI, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to get to a point whereby this podcast is probably going to be run by AI. Who knows? But it's scary to me. But I love AI. I love robotics. I love tech. So I'm really keen to see how Amouranth is going to kick this off. And that's it. Our next topic is the FaZe Clan drama, but that will be a separate YouTube video if you would like to check it out. So be on the lookout for that. Or you can just click here in the title card. All right, gents, moving on to esports. Now, okay, so I got two pieces, okay? I'll try to run through them quick because, I mean, it's stuff that I've mentioned in the past, but this just took a very interesting turn. So, first of all, DisguisedToast teases that he's going to be starting a North American League of Legends team. So, I don't know if I've already discussed this, but there was a time ago where DisguisedToast was basically saying that he wanted to start his own esports team, which he already has, but now he wants to be starting another one, but in League of Legends. So the first one that he had started was Valorant. Two Valorant teams, actually, not one. So DisguisedToast, the content creator, YouTuber from Offline TV, as he's usually known, has pretty much built his entire fame on like creating Among Us videos, showing how great he is being an imposter in Among Us. But yeah, he's no stranger to the esports scene, you know, since he's supported two Valorant teams since the start of the year. But he's not stopping there. So his Game Changers team was released after it failed to qualify for the first event of the season, while the men's team will have to play the Challengers League relegation after finishing the season in 10th place following a 0-5 run in the second split. So now he looks to form a League of Legends squad. So you can read up on that and all its extra information. But the reason why I find this so interesting now is, okay, so this year with the 2023 summer split, right? A lot of teams were doing a certain walkout, if I can call it that, right? So to give you guys more spice, after a week of threats, the LCS Player Association has made good on its word and has staged a walkout, which happened on the 2023 LCS summer split. The walkout was in protest of the changes made to the North American Champions League, leaving players' futures up in the air. So throughout the entire ordeal of organizations dropping their academy rosters, Riot has stayed radio silent for quite some time. But now that is until some of the North American players threatened to, that is until the walkout happened from some of the players. Now Riot has officially responded. So Riot has announced that it is going to delay the 2023 LCS summer split for 2 weeks rather than starting this coming weekend. At the time of recording of this video, their reasoning is to make sure that they can live up to the quality that watching the LCS provides. So by postponing the LCS summer split for 2 weeks, mind you, for those who have never played League, the LCS summer splits, as well as the MSI championships that have just finished as well, these will determine which teams are going to make it to World Championships. Now, if players are out here, willy-nilly and just like walking out and staging riots and all this, funny enough, Riot Games, sorry, I find that hilarious. It's amazing to me that they even did that, because here we always thought that, Riot, the way they run all of their events, they do it to the finest top quality. But again, some players are not really sure as to why some teams are just dropping their academy rosters to a point where it just seems like they're not getting paid enough. There's even a video, which I'll try to find and link in the description, of some pro players explaining what actually really happens, during these championships and how Riot Games treats all the different teams. Like it's actually pretty sad. Like apparently, for one of the championships, if you ever lose, they don't even give you enough time to check out of your hotel. They immediately just want you to leave the moment you lose. As well as the whole thing about, for those of you who have never seen a Champions League tournament, you have to bring your own peripherals, like your keyboard, your mouse, and like your headphones if you want. Obviously, the computer and everything is going to be provided too. But it's also in the sense that they don't really provide those things for your practice. Sometimes do. Otherwise, you have to bring your own PCs, lug them from wherever they are across the world, just for you to practice before your championships, which is ridiculous. So you even get some teams who will like fly to their match day the night before or the exact same day and just play. Which, I mean, if you're a player trying to go into like world championships, that's nerve-wracking. So yeah, dude, it is. Think about it. Is
it any wonder that there isn't money in esports when these corporations are nickel and diming everything and causing the players to be the one to foot up the bills for most things?
Exactly why they staged the walkout. Exactly why. So eventually the response from Riot Games said, "We ultimately decided that it would not hold true to our values, that Riot Esports offers our players and fans a showcase for the best competitive League of Legends." That's what they pretty much said, which is a very corporate, it's a very corporate response. Nothing but putting the best players in the North America on stage at the Riot Games arena is acceptable. So we informed the LCS PA leadership that we will delay the LCS season for the next 2 weeks. By delaying this, right, also can give time for most of the teams to recover if they so wish to. However, they also threaten that if there is zero LCS representation at the World's Championship, they're going to cancel the entire season. So that's huge. We've always, had League of Legends championships every single year. For them to cancel one for the first time in a season, bruh. So Riot is not playing games. They're like, look, guys, we're doing this for you at the end of the day. But the players are like, no, but you're not. We are just your puppets for you guys to watch in a giant coliseum, and we have to fight in the mud pits at the very below while you guys all sit there with your money and you're at the very top, using us for entertainment. So I mean, I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Has somebody been watching Spartacus?
100%. Dude, that fucking great show. But yeah, that is my piece on esports. Alrighty. Max, do you have any esports? Never know.
We both know the answer to that one.
Alrighty, moving on to our discussion section. Gents, anything to discuss?
No, not really.
Alright.
Saving the spicy stuff for next time.
Alright. For me, the only thing I wanted to discuss, it's not really a discussion, just a comment. Gents, since the release of Street Fighter 6, guys, I need that game, hey? I need it in my life. I'm watching all these people jamming it and maining their main characters already, but I'm just
See, that's where you made the fundamental error. Me personally, when there's a game that looks interesting enough for me, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch anything in relation to it because I'm gonna start getting FOMO. Only when I have very little interest in a game will I be like, okay, let me go check out gameplay of this thing. That maybe something will win me over, or I'll just get to see what the game is like and I don't need to wonder about it anymore.
Fair. Thing is, I don't have hectic FOMO. It's just to say that, okay, by watching all the people maining their certain characters, I'm already starting to learn certain things so that when it comes my time, dude, you must know. I'm going to destroy people. You must know, right? Kojo, anything to discuss, my homes?
Nothing to discuss, but just to add on to your Street Fighter 6 thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really much of a Street Fighter person, but I've been watching a lot of Street Fighter 6, a lot on Twitch. Watching people like Justin Wong, Daigo, Maximilian Dude, those kind of people. And I even know, I'm in my mind, I was like, if I was gonna play this game, I'd main Cammy. Straight up.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
I'm not even surprised.
Not because of the way she looks. Okay.
Nah, dude, the main for Mortal Kombat is Cassie Cage. I'm seeing semblances.
Well,
and next you're gonna tell me when you used to play Tekken, or if you've ever played Tekken, your main would be Nina Williams.
No, my main was that Panda. Forgot its name. But there was a panda in Tekken once. I forgot.
Oh, Kuma. It's a Kuma skin.
The panda's name was Panda.
It was Panda.
Wasn't
yes, the panda's really Panda.
Wait, isn't it Kuma?
It was a skin in a way, but it's a separate character, but with the same movesets and whatnot. But as the game went along, they decided to actually start giving Panda her own movesets.
Okay.
Yeah,
but they were always separate characters, but with just the exact same movesets.
Okay, yeah, Tekken, it's not my thing. That's okay. I feel you.
But anyway, yeah, just to end up, I'm not really a Street Fighter person, but this one looks interesting. I'm not gonna lie. This one, if I had excess money, I would have given it a purchase and just played around. It seems like a fun.
Yeah, I just want to add.
So yeah, but I'll keep watching people on Twitch.
I just want to add to all the blondes listening out there. Clearly, you're Kojo's type. You can blow up his DMs.
Ha ha ha! Funny.
Just dress like Cammy, then you'll get extra points. You'll get a Ghanaian prince. All right, thanks, gents. Okay, moving on. We got the okay, so we're really skipping that section. Okay, so moving on. We've got the gaming blitz. Max, are you ready for us, bro?
Yeah. Now, complementing the news segment, this is also going to be short. I just have 2 bits of news, and that is, firstly, in some odd bit of gaming news, 2 people in Japan got jobs in Amazon to get access to the new Zelda game. When they managed to steal copies for themselves, the 2 stopped coming to work. And personally, I feel you gotta applaud the creativity behind that. Then lastly, for the VR enthusiasts out there, the MetaQuest 3 has been announced for $499, coming out this fall. That's 500 smackaroonies for the MetaQuest 3. And that's it for the news blitz.
Is that cheaper than PSVR 2? I'm sure it is, by like a huge mile.
No, I don't believe it is.
Oh.
Because PSVR 2 has to be cheaper than the PlayStation, and the PlayStation was 500 on release, if I'm correct.
Dude, why? Okay. Because I'm worried because, I mean, obviously I got the loss of what used to be Oculus, the Oculus Rift S. Right. So with now Meta releasing its new range, obviously at some point the Oculus sets are going to be outdated. So obviously I'm still like trying to get into the market of VR because I miss being on VR chat, man. Oh, I miss it so much. But yeah.
Just to insert myself in here, PSVR 2 actually costs $550.
What?
Jeez. Still sounds expensive.
I thought
Yeah.
it was cheaper than the PlayStation 5. So
No,
this thing costs more than the box you need to work it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, dude. During the state of play.
That's not
Well,
worth it.
so did I, but nope.
Oh, okay.
Because I do remember
It
people
explains why
saying if you get everything you need for the
not doing so well.
PSVR 2, it increases to $1,000. But I thought that was like PlayStation, PSVR 2, and games. That's what I thought.
So yeah,
This is just the base version with the controllers.
we're going to
and
be
the
broke
headset.
for life. All right. Well, thank you for the blitz. It's nice to know I'm still broke, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, cool. Gents.
Hey. No, okay, no, I was about to get it wrong. I was going to say in the word of Dave Chappelle's father, but then I remembered, no, you actually got it correct. Because Chappelle had the joke of his father saying, we're not poor, we're broke. It's a mentality thing.
Yes, definitely. It's a choice. All right. Cool, gents. Thank you so much. That is it for the show. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and follow for more, whichever is applicable to your preferred platform. We make sure that we are everywhere. Otherwise, if you have any comments, suggestions, or you just want to say hi, you can pop us a comment or head into our DMs. That is all for this week, and we'll catch you again next week. So please be good, stay healthy, and join us again for more gaming tidbits. This has been X2Skip with the weekly patch notes. Check you next time. Peace.